I'm Paul. What's your name?
Jake.
Jake. Nice to meet you, Jake.
Shane.
Shane? How you doing?
Doing good, how are you?
I'm well. So happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you as well, my man.
You have any little guys at home?
I got a son, 6, little Shane, and I got a daughter who's 4, named Samaya.
I got 3 teenagers, Paul.
3 teenagers.
Yeah, that's why I don't have any hair.
My oldest is 8.5. My daughter just turned 6, so we just had a big birthday party for her yesterday. And then my youngest, Frankie, is 3.5.
Nice. It's good ages. I have a 9 and a 7-year-old. I know it's 18 years ago, but when you found out you were having that first baby, you know, what was going through your head?
Oh man, I was excited. You know, it's an opportunity. I feel like your spouse is somebody that you can love like more than anybody else in a special relationship. You're like, oh, I get to extend this now to kids, which is pretty cool.
I think, you know, for me not growing up with a dad, I think I was just a little nervous. Like I didn't really have a playbook, or I didn't have like a framework to what it meant to be a father. So I was scared. So for me to be there for my kids, present physically, but also emotionally, that's something that I'm grateful for, that I can thank God for, that they don't have to repeat. I'm not going to repeat that cycle. So that inspires my faith, and you know, it encourages, you know, me to incorporate faith more, you know, to my relationship with my kids. So I want them to see that.
If you were to pick one thing about your faith that reflects in the way that you raise your children, what do you think it would be?
It's interesting because, you know, I feel like the best thing I can invest in my kids is a faith. And it's humbling because you realize you can only do so much for your kids. Eventually they're gonna make their own decisions. And so it humbles you because you do all you can to point them to Jesus, and you have to trust that He's gonna do the rest of the job.
I think just trying to create an environment where my kids are sensitive to God, and just, you know, how can we all just seek God's heart, and for them to have a heart that's sensitive to God, you know, that's something that we really value.
What's one thing that you would, you know, tell one of these young, you know, 22, 23-year-olds about to have their first baby?
Yeah. Well, first, congratulations, because it is a gift. It really is a gift.
Yeah, just take it day by day. It's, you know, there's going to be tough days, there's going to be long days, but soak it in, because it's, you know, it goes fast. You know, my first is already 8, and I feel like he was born yesterday. So just soak it all in and just cherish them while they're young.
So being that it's Father's Day, what's your best dad joke?
Man, I got dad jokes, I got granddad jokes.
But you know, Paul, before I tell you a joke, I need to tell you I'm worried about the calendar.
You're worried about the calendar?
Yeah, man, its days are numbered.
How do you find Will Smith in the snow? You look for Fresh Prince.
I read it earlier. All right, well, that's it.
All right. Thanks very much. You do good work, my friend.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yep, you bet. Gotta go do a message.
Ah, okay. I'll be watching.
How many lips does a flower have?
How many lips does a flower have?
2 lips.